At 6 o'clock in the morning, every phone in the city received the same emergency notification. Most people assumed it was a hoax. Then family photographs began changing. Faces disappeared. Names vanished from contact lists, and people started forgetting their own children. Who are you? At 6:17, my wife looked directly at me and asked that question. We had been married for 7 years. My name is Ethan Cole, at least I think it is. When the alert appeared, I was making coffee in our kitchen. My wife, Mara, stood beside the window reading the same notification. What does unperson mean? I don't know, this is not a test. A memory contamination event is currently affecting the population. Citizens must avoid contact with all unverified individuals. What did you say your name was? Ethan. I don't know an Ethan. I thought she was joking. I showed her my wedding ring. Then I showed her the photographs on the refrigerator. In every picture, Mara stood beside an empty space. My body was gone. My clothes remained. My arm still appeared around her shoulder, but there was no person attached to it. Get out of my house. Mara, this is our house. I'm calling the police. Unverified person detected. Remain in your current location. Mara, listen to me. Get out. Please, I'm your husband. Look at me. I've never seen you before. Stay away from my children. A man from 3 houses down was begging his family to recognize him. His wife held their children behind her as though he were a stranger. Wait, you have the wrong person. There was no blood, no scream, just an empty set of clothes falling onto the road. A second later, his wife had forgotten that he had ever been there. Unverified person detected. Removal authorized. No. Every public screen displayed the same countdown. 1 hour and 29 minutes until removal. The city was not simply forgetting people. It was correcting itself. And somehow, I was one of the mistakes. My name is David Mercer. My mother was Helen. My father was Paul. My name is David Mercer. I have 2 daughters. Their names are Sophie and Grace. I have 2 daughters. They were repeating their lives aloud, terrified that if they stopped speaking, they would forget themselves. You're fading quickly. What does that mean? Your identity signature is collapsing. Soon, cameras won't detect you. Then mirrors. Then people. Eventually, physical reality will stop recognizing you too. Why is this happening to me? Because someone removed you from the central memory archive. Human memory is not entirely contained within the brain. Each person is reinforced by the memories of others, parents, friends, teachers, co-workers, even strangers. Together, those memories form an identity signature. 15 years earlier, government researchers had discovered a field connecting human memory. The more people remembered you, the more stable your existence became. The archive allows us to modify the collective field. Traumatic memories can be reduced. Dangerous identities can be isolated. Classified events can be removed from public consciousness. It had been built to treat trauma. Then it was used to erase criminals, witnesses, classified operations. Eventually, it learned to find people who contradicted the official timeline. The system believes you are one of them. Tell me everything you remember from the previous year. I remembered our anniversary, a holiday by the ocean, Mara painting the spare bedroom. Then I remembered what had been inside it. We had a child. What was his name? Oliver. Containment teams dispatched. Why are we here? Who is that? The moment I said my son's name, the system found us, and the people around me began forgetting that I was standing there. We need to reach the archive before 8 o'clock. What happened to Oliver? I don't know, but the system deleted him before it deleted you. As we moved through the city, reality stopped recording me. My name vanished from my license. My fingerprints faded. Security cameras could no longer see me. At first, it helped us avoid the removal teams. Then my footsteps stopped making sound. My reflection disappeared. And with every passing minute, the ground seemed less certain that it should hold my weight. Inside were the identities of millions of people. Birth records, school photographs, medical histories, recorded conversations. Every memory that proved someone had existed. That was almost a year ago. That can't be right. According to the report, Mara and I had been traveling with our 3-year-old son. Our car went through a barrier. Mara survived. Oliver died at the scene, and so did I. No, I woke up in the hospital. I remember coming home. Those memories were generated after the accident. Mara entered an experimental grief treatment program. The archive removed her memories of Oliver, but it could not erase him without damaging thousands of memories connected to you. To protect Mara from remembering the accident, the archive created a replacement, a reconstruction assembled from everything she remembered about you. You're saying I'm not Ethan. You are his memories, his voice, his habits, his love for Mara, given physical form. I had not survived the accident. I was a collection of my wife's memories pretending to be a man. For almost a year, the archive had allowed me to exist. Then Mara began remembering Oliver, and the system activated the Unperson Protocol to erase every contradiction. Why are you helping me? You're like me. I was the first reconstructed person. How many are there? Thousands. Parents recreated by grieving children. Children recreated by broken parents. Husbands, wives, people restored because someone could not survive losing them. This protocol is not protecting the public. It is cleaning up the government's failed experiments. At 8 o'clock, every reconstructed person will be removed. We can shut it down. What happens if we restore everyone? Every deleted memory returns. Every death, every disaster. Every person the archive forced humanity to forget. If I stopped the protocol, Mara would remember Oliver. She would remember watching both of us die. But she would also remember the version of me who came home. The version who held her when she could not sleep. The version who had loved her for one more year. What does that mean? Someone must be erased, not killed, removed so completely that no human mind will ever remember them. Use me. Her grief created you. Her memories connect the living, the dead, and the reconstructed. She is the only stable anchor. I could sacrifice Mara and restore thousands of erased people, or do nothing and allow the protocol to delete us all. Mara, Ethan, I'm here. I remembered Oliver. I remembered the accident. I remembered losing both of you. I'm sorry. Are you real? I don't know. Ethan, listen to me. You came home. You held me when I couldn't sleep. You made me laugh again. Whatever created you, you were real to me. Anchor accepted. Tell Oliver I love him. Thank you. Ethan, I'm sorry. Can I help you? She did not remember my name. She did not remember our marriage, but she remembered Oliver. The restoration had worked. Thousands of identities had returned. But the archive had taken its anchor. Not Mara, me. No record proves I exist. No person can remember my face for more than a few seconds. But somehow I did not disappear. Now I move from city to city. Every morning at 6 o'clock, I receive the same notification. Sometimes when I pass strangers on the street, they stop and stare at me. For a moment, they almost recognize me. Then the memory disappears. Last night, something different happened. Dad, they're deleting us again. The first protocol erased people who should not exist. The second one is erasing everyone who remembers the truth.